For many government agencies, a mobile workforce means better service for the public. Mobile workers with full access to data and applications can do more in the field and need to make fewer trips to the office. The County of San Diego is always improving its mobility as part of a strategic plan for greater productivity. But with mountains and valleys within the county, mobile workers, until recently, had problems staying connected to the network.
They would get disconnected frequently. They would have to attempt to log on 5 or 6 times a day. When you looked at the elapsed time of doing that and getting through our authentication and security, it would be anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes of lost productivity per user.
The county fixed that problem with a solution provided by AT&T. It's a mobility VPN, virtual private network that maintains a persistent connection so mobile workers don't lose applications and data or have to log back in several times a day. The county's Land Use and Environment Group, which promotes the health and safety of both the public and the environment, sends inspectors out to agricultural and other remote areas. It has about 100 users on the mobility VPN, which provides a stronger connection than the county had before.
The users were extremely frustrated to the point where they felt that they couldn't even use a computer or get to our system to conduct their inspections, and they felt that it was actually taking them longer to do their inspections.
The Health and Human Services Agency has about 500 child welfare workers and 100 public health nurses using the new tool, which keeps workers much better connected than in the past.
One of the complaints that we continuously got from them was the fact that they were spending 40 to 50% of their time back in the office doing administrative work, documenting their encounters, etc. All important information, but it wasn't interacting with the client.
With the new Mobility VPN, field workers spend much more time with clients. About 30 users tested the new solution in a pilot project.
Disconnects were eliminated. The increase in the availability application time was over 100%, but then also they felt that they could actually do work in the field. That for the first time, this gave them the ability to use a computer in the field, get their data, and conduct their work in the most efficient manner. During the pilot, our users were ecstatic about the experience that they were having, that we had comments where, don't ever take this away from us. Please make sure that you have this right when the pilot ends.
Now over 1,000 of the county's mobile workers use the new solution, with many more planned for the future. The county's commitment to mobility is part of a program called Government Without Walls.
We have an initiative in the County of San Diego called Government Without Walls, or we call it GWOW. You know, we're always using acronyms. And what that is for us is that we recognize in this 4,200 square miles that we deliver services, that we have employees all over the place. And in order to get to service delivery the way we need and want to deliver it, we need to go where the people are.
The GWOW approach, which includes the Mobility VPN, has brought significant improvements. In the pilot project, the county increased productivity and reduced costs.
We increased our productivity by 31% in the pilot because of our GWOW initiative. By changing the way we work, how we work, and managing the work, but then plus with the technology, we were able to save, just in the pilot alone, $130,000.
AT&T met with the county to look at its specific needs and then provided an enterprise-wide solution.
We could go out and solve for a specific need, or we can go out and solve for a specific enterprise over time. And that's really where we focus with the County of San Diego. When we stepped in, there were immediate needs that they had today that we were able to solve for, but we were able to put in a backplane and a mechanism and a system that allows for them to solve for future issues as well.
Like many governments, the county faces numerous budget challenges. Mobility helps by improving productivity.
There's no question that as the budget pressures and as the budget deficits have crept up over the past few years, that private sector as well as public sector have looked at ways to increasing their efficiencies. San Diego County is on the forefront of that. They have looked at the budget pressures that they have, and they've stepped forward and they've made their workers more efficient. This is just another step in that line.
The county is also a leader in working with the private sector. AT&T, for example, is part of the county's Innovation Council.
The County of San Diego is very excited about our Innovation Council. We created it in 2009. It consists of upper managers, mid-level managers, frontline employees, and major industry players from senior executives from private sector sit on the Innovation Council. The purpose of that was that we know that business drives the innovation, but we also know that there were innovative tools and ideas out there that we didn't have access to. It's almost like, quote unquote, you don't know what you don't know. So we invited the private sector to work with us to understand our business problems, present technology solutions to meet our business needs.
The Mobility VPN fits in perfectly with the County of San Diego's commitment to more mobility for its workforce, and it's helping the county every day to provide better service to the public.
I think what you find in San Diego County is you find a county that is not necessarily unique in its problems, but it is unique in the way it solves for them. I think you'll find they are an early adopter in the technology world, and they're solving these problems with technology. I think if you looked across the country, you'd find other counties and you'd find other municipalities that are in a similar situation and they have similar issues. And I think likely what you'll find is that they'll follow in the footsteps of San Diego County and will solve for the problems in a similar fashion.
But it's the willingness of the private sector to partner with the public sector to get the best benefit and the best value for the taxpayer dollars.